So in this video, I want to share some of the tips related to when selecting your course when you're coming here to the UK, because I've seen a lot of students who take the recommendation and the suggestions from their agents, and some of the time they're from, let's say, science field, and the agents say like, well, there's a lot of opportunities in the business management course as an example, and the students end up taking business management, and when they actually study the course they really struggle with it. So in this video I want to give you some of the guidelines, like if you follow this guideline, this will really help you select a good course in the UK, which will eventually help you to get a worker visa in the UK and essentially get whatever your future endeavors and the dreams are in your life for your professional life. So the very first thing is, when you are selecting a course, like, do not take a suggestion of your agent or anyone. So you need to explore from your own side. Let's say if you have done your bachelor's in chemistry, because my field is chemistry, then you have to figure out what is your specific interest. Or let's say if you're in plus 2 and you want to come for a bachelor's degree, then you have to think about, okay, which is a subject which I have enjoyed the most. So maybe you have done like physics, you've done chemistry, you've done biology, then you figure out, okay, well, I really enjoy chemistry, so in my bachelor's degree I'll start doing chemistry as my subject. It will be my main subject. Then for a master's degree, now the thing is, like with the bachelor's you can be quite general, like chemistry in itself is fine. Like for example, me, I went very specific. I went to chemistry with drug discovery for my bachelor's, but you really don't have to be that much specific when you're doing your bachelor's. But I think in my suggestion, in my recommendation, when you're doing your master's, then you have to narrow down your focus and narrow down your research, that which is the area in the chemistry field where you want to go. For example, when I did my bachelor's of chemistry, like there were different modules which were taught to me. So there were different subjects in chemistry, for example, organic chemistry, physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry. There are vast majority of different subjects. So basically, I came up with the idea that, okay, well, I really enjoyed my organic chemistry a lot. That is what the drug discovery is related to. So that I ended up doing my master's in a very specific domain, in a very specific subject, which was chemistry with drug discovery. So that's really important. So when you're selecting your master's degree or MSc degree, you need to like think about what is your primary interest. And this is the very first point in this full guideline, that you have to explore that what is your actual interest, like where do you want to go ahead. So here I know like few of the students struggle because they know their subject areas, and it's really hard for them to find out a course, like what should be a specific course which they should go for. And this is when I talk to them on my one-to-one consultations, which even you can take, that's the issue which comes, and I try to guide them out. And I mean, like, my kind of the useful resource which I can give you from my side is a website called Complete University Guide. So what they do is that you can just put down your subject area, let's say it's chemistry or is it business, you just put down your subject area and it will filter down what all courses are available. Let's say if it is chemistry with drug discovery, forensic and analytical chemistry, chemistry with teaching. So these are the specific courses which are being taught. So in order to summarize this first guideline, focus what's your subject area, focus down what is your course. Now comes the second point of this guideline, is that whether that specific course has got job opportunities in the UK, because you're coming to the UK. So what I assume is that you want to do a job in the UK eventually, once you've done your master's degree, once you've done your bachelor's degree. Now in order to do that, I'll say you like, don't take anyone's advice over here, do your own research. So here is a website called indeed.com. So this is one of the website where all the job vacancies are posted, and that's a kind of the website where even I go to when I have to look for a job. So basically, now if it's chemistry as an example, so just go to indeed.com, just write it down, chemistry jobs in the UK. Then it will be showing you what all jobs are related to your specific field on the Indeed website. Now here, like the interesting thing which I will suggest you to do is like a homework for you guys, is that now let's say if you see a job vacancy, then look in their job description, what are the skills which they require. Now let's say might be you get a job of associate scientist, for example, on Indeed.com, right? Now they will say like, okay, well, this guy should know how to use an NMR instrument, this guy need to use HPLC, for example. So now once you know, like, okay, well, this is a job description, that is what they are requesting for, then you go back to your course. Then you go back, okay, well, that's the title of my course, but what are the modules which are being actually taught? Do they teach me NMR? Do they teach me HPLC? If not, then that means like that particular job vacancy is of no kind of value for you, isn't it? So what's really important is that you need to know that, well, okay, this is the kind of job description which I'm looking for. This is a job which I'm looking for. Do I have got the course modules in my specific course, so that I am eligible to get that particular job itself? So before I move to the third and the most important point, I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Amber Students. Now I've been collaborating them for the past 6-7 months, and I really trust them. So it is just a marketplace of accommodations. If you are coming in September intake or in the January intake also, because the accommodations are just vanishing, like there are very few accommodations left. So my recommendation is just go, there's a link mentioned in the description box below, just click that link. You'll be going to the Amber Student homepage. Just filter down your university name or the city where you're going to, and it will be showing all the accommodations which are available. You can either directly book it, or otherwise you can put a free inquiry at Amber Student website, where their team will be freely assisting you in terms of what are the facilities available or any questions you might have. So do check out Amber Students. So now in terms of the process of our course selection, so we know our subject area, we know our course name, we know that it's called job opportunities. Now comes the third thing, where you have to look at your financial situation, and this point is also tied up to like which university you end up going to. Now when you're coming to abroad, yes, financial situation is really important, because sometimes it's your hard-earned money, you take some time loan and you really don't want to waste that money at all. Now my recommendation is the average master's fee will be around 16,000 to 22,000 pounds, right? For my particular course, it was 20,000 pounds. I got scholarship. About 18 to 17,000 pounds was my own fees, right? So this is the thing which you have to keep in your mind. Well, this is the average fees. Once you select UK, you have to prepare that you need to manage all these expenses, right? Now here, some of the students also go for the cheaper university, which costs less than 16,000 pounds. And sometimes for the student, it's really confusing, why are the student going for a cheap university? Does it matter? Should I go for a low fee university? Should I go for medium or high fee university? Where should I actually go to? So now my recommendation here is you should check out the ranking of the university, and my suggestion is don't go for top 3, top 4. If you want to go, if you've got the money, go for it. However, my recommendation is go for the university which is in top 5 list for your subject area. Now in order to find your university ranking for subject area, should go to a website called Complete University Guide. So now that's particularly the website which I always recommend to the students. All you need to do is just go to their website. Just you need to mention down your course name or the subject area, and it will rank all the UK universities, rank number 1, rank number 2, rank number 3, all the way down to number 100, number 110. There are about 100 to 110 universities on that list. Again, my recommendation is here, try to focus on the universities which are in top 50, and most of the time the top 50 university will be having the fees of around 16,000 to 22,000 pounds, right? Now the other thing comes is that then you can think about, okay, well, I've got the good university, but might be let's say 20,000 pound, but my budget is around 16,000. So what should I do of the leftover 4,000 pound? Now there comes the role of scholarship. Now in terms of getting a scholarship in the UK, the most important thing is that you apply on time, right? Merit is also important, but applying on time is even more important in my opinion. Yes, in order to learn more about the scholarships, the main thing is just straight away go to the university website, just write down scholarships in the search tab, and you'll be able to get the scholarship which are available. The second thing would be watch my video. This is a video which I made on scholarship. The 2 of them, just try watching them, and these are fully funded scholarship. You don't even have to pay any penny, and these are the scholarship for undergraduate, masters and PhD, all the students. So well, these are the 3 guidelines which I wanted to reveal in this video. When you are trying to select your course, just don't select a course based upon your agent, what the agent is saying or anything like that, and just have a look on this university. This is a really nice lake as well on the side, so really beautiful weather. So I just wanted to show you as well. So yeah, that's all about the video. Make sure to give it a like if it provided some value to you, and subscribe to the channel for regular updates. Cheers, bye bye.